as the following quotations from Noam Chomsky illustrate. I think Mohamed Bacha is a linguist and a creative author from Tunisia, a researcher in applied linguistics and a specialist in comparative, government and binding syntax, a theoretical approach to grammar study that adopts universal grammar, and innate human linguistic knowledge that has to be exploited in foreign language instruction, in order to make it almost as easy as acquiring a native mother language. In his research, Mohamed Bacha aims at finding and underlying the syntactic similarities and differences of English and Tunisian Arabic. Mohamed Bacha has undertaken extensive research in comparing the two languages. Moreover, he translated the results of his research into unique practical textbooks to study and teach Tunisian Arabic, that are bestsellers. Tunisian Arabic in 24 lessons, Tunisian Arabic in 30 lessons, Decoding Tunisian Arabic. He also wrote the first Tunisian Arabic English dictionary. Through his textbooks, Mohamed Bacha aims at popularizing syntactic theory and make the results of academic syntactic research accessible to the general public so that learners and language lovers around the world could profit from it. The universal grammar syntactic approach adopted by author Mohamed Bacha and the theoretical background of his books spring from a strong belief in the universality of world languages, a notion referred to as universal grammar. It is the assumption that all human languages are basically the same in deep structure core grammar, and that they vary only on the level of surface structure and some peripheral parameters specific to each language. The universality claim connects between universal grammar and the biologically endowed LAD language acquisition device, and has been consistently reaffirmed over years, as the following quotations from Noam Chomsky illustrate. I think it reasonable to postulate that principles of general linguistics regarding the nature of rules, their organization, the principles by which they function, the kinds of representations to which they apply and which they form, all constitute part of an innate condition that puts a limit on admissible hypotheses. What follows from these assumptions about us is that the study of one language may provide crucial evidence of some other language. The interrelatedness of universals and innate knowledge leads to the seemingly paradoxical conclusion that we can uncover universal properties of language by the detailed study of particular grammar. Indeed, this is the approach of this book. Starting from what the reader already knows about his native language English in this context, then build on that linguistic knowledge, draw parallels with Tunisian Arabic, that are in fact common rules and principles. At the same time, the particularities of the target language, Tunisian Arabic, are outlined and explained, then practiced. In other words, the new language is simply learned. This book is therefore based on the principles and parameters approach to language learning, spoken language, as really spoken by native speakers, not modern standard Arabic, not really spoken anywhere in the world, unless artificially spoken in the news and conferences, or written in books and newspapers. The principles of languages are those rules that are common to all world languages, that is, are universal. For example, the notion of grammatical categories, such as subject, verb, noun, adjective, is present in all languages. Hence, on the basis of this assumption, you can confidently find the Tunisian Arabic parallel of an English sentence like, John lives in Alabama, knowing that the Tunisian equivalent of lives is Yaskin and an is fi. Indeed, the Tunisian Arabic sentence is John Yaskin fi Alabama. Now find the equivalent of I talk to him in Tunisian Arabic, since, as an adept of universal grammar now, you are certain that in your target language, Tunisian Arabic, there is an equivalent subject pronoun to the English ayana, an equivalent verb talk, kalam, and an equivalent object pronoun. Your assumption is right, and the equivalent of I talk to him in Tunisian Arabic is kalam tu. As an alert learner of a new language, you may be surprised to discover that the full-fledged English sentence I talk to him has a single word as an equivalent in your target language kalam tu. Instead of inhibiting learners of Tunisian Arabic, The above evidence should be viewed as a confirmation of universal grammar beliefs, not the opposite. In fact, column 2 is a perfect Tunisian sentence, containing a subject, a verb, an object pronoun and is in the past tense. The only difference with the English sentence is that the sentence components display at the surface structure differently, according to the particular settings of Tunisian Arabic in relation to some universal syntactic parameters.